All right, what's up, you guys? Yesterday was tough. I broke one of my trading rules, and yes, it was a huge lesson. I haven't broken a trading rule in a couple of months. So, this was a huge lesson. And if I could talk to my past self, these are the things that I would say, right? And before you ask, I didn't full pour or anything. The rule that I broke was not trading New York session. I traded around 8 p.m. because I felt like the markets were crazy. They literally weren't. Looking back, nothing was happening. I don't know why I traded. Anyways, huge lesson. But also, like, it caused me to hit my daily loss limit. So, risk was managed, but it was still a loss that shouldn't have happened, you know? So, anyways, first rule is know and understand why you have these rules in the first place. Also, if I'm looking down, I have some notes. You guys already know I'm about to snap. Anyways, know and understand why you have these rules in the first place. If you don't understand why you can't trade the news or why you shouldn't trade the news, you're going to want to trade the news, right? If you don't trade the news now, you've probably traded before and got clapped up. That's what happened to me. Before, I didn't understand why people said not to trade the news, so I tried it out, blew an account. Now I understand why I have that rule. Okay? So, also, oh my gosh, after breaking the rule yesterday, now I understand why I don't trade in the PM. Now I understand 100%. I understood before, but the FOMO kicked in and I forgot why I have that rule. Now I remember. Now I learned. So next time, there won't be a next time, actually. So, anyways, when you understand your rules and why you have them in the first place, whenever you're tempted to break that rule, you're going to remember that lesson that you had. You're going to know why you shouldn't break the rule. Second thing is, which I've said it 1,000 times in this channel, journal. Please journal. If you haven't journaled, I know it's very annoying to journal sometimes, but I can't stress enough how much self-awareness journaling builds, especially if you're the type of trader that doesn't have any trading friends or you can't talk to anyone else about your trading. Talk to your journal. Well, not talk to it, but write things on it. It's like you're talking to yourself. So it builds a lot of self awareness and it builds accountability because nobody wants to journal about how they broke a rule for the 10,000th time. No, nobody wants to do that. So, journal. You're going to learn a lot about yourself and you're going to speed up your process 100%. If you don't know how to journal, there is a bunch of ways of journaling, but the way I do it is I do it at the end of the night. I don't do it right after trading because then I'll be at my desk, and after I trade, I leave my desk. I take a whole break from everything. So I like to journal at night, wind down. I talk about my trading, the journaling. I talk about what I did outside of journaling that was good. And what I do in my journals, it's like I do a to-do list, and this really helps because every night I do a to-do list for the day afterwards. So I do like a power list of things that I need to get done. That builds discipline, okay? And this isn't on my list, but I really want to talk about discipline because yesterday when I broke my trading rules a couple of hours before, I chose not to go to the gym. I chose not to be disciplined. And a couple of hours after that, what happened? I chose not to be disciplined again. You see the correlation, bro? This is why you always hear how you do one thing is how you do everything. I used to hate that quote, and now I am living the quote. I understand the quote 100%. It's 100% true. I'm 1,000% sure, guys. If I went to the gym yesterday, I wouldn't have broken that trading rule. And it's so crazy to think about because it's just a gym and trading and it has zero connection, but it has 1,000% connection. It's crazy. This is why a lot of traders go to the gym. It makes 1,000% sense. Anyways, yeah, journal because it builds self awareness and accountability. The next thing I have is have a pre trading routine. Again, I've talked about this so many times. I can't stress the importance of having a routine before you trade. You're getting mentally prepared for trading, and trading is all up here. So, mentally prepared before you trade, right? It's like athletes. LeBron James doesn't go straight into the finals, right? He practices before it. He practices before every single game. They stretch. All these athletes, they stretch, they practice, they literally prepare for their game or for whatever. Trading is the same way. You have to prepare your brain for trading. Sometimes I actually practice clicking reps. So I practice getting into a trade. So I would practice like 1, 2, 3. No, I'm kidding. I don't practice that. But yeah, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. Oh my, I just yelled so loud. You get what I mean though. Mentally prepare for trading. What I like to do is I meditate, I take deep breaths, I visualize me getting a $10,000 payout. I feel the emotions that I would feel of me getting a payout. Wow, I felt them right now. I also pray, right? Because we all need some hope. I practice gratitude, and I love practicing gratitude when I don't want to go to the gym because some people can't even go to the gym. So, gratitude. Also, gratitude is the opposite of greed, and greed is horrible in trading. So, practice gratitude, right? Everything's starting to click, at least for me. Is it for you? I hope it's clicking for you. I hope it's clicking for you. But yeah, don't be the type of person to wake up and then go straight to the charts. I used to be that person. And listen, there wasn't any type of issue with me doing that. But when I started meditating and praying before getting to the charts, my trading skyrocketed. Why? Because I was stretching, I was practicing before getting into the basketball. And I'm stuttering. Before getting into the basketball game. You understand? Like, we're mentally preparing to trade. It's like a warm up. Last thing I have is to trade small, at least in the beginning, right? You want to make your trading boring. And I feel like social media, not every person that does social media, but there is a lot of traders on social media that make trading look so fun. It makes me want to get in a trade with them, and it makes me want to gamble with them, you know. Trading should not be fun at all. It should be boring. It should be boring because if it was fun, you'd want to do it all over again, right? And also, trade small, especially in the beginning, because imagine you were a beginner trader and you just made $1,000 in one day. You would be way too excited. You would be through the roof. You'd be feeling like Superman. You'd quit your job, right? But if you traded your first day and you made $50, you would have been like, yeah, okay, this is cool, right? And then the next month you make $100. And then the next month you make $500 in a day. Something like that. Okay, I'm just making it up right now. But if you slowly get to the point of having bigger days, bigger winning days, slowly, you're going to get used to making money. You're going to, online at least, you're going to get used to taking trading slow, right? If you slowly get to the point of making a lot of money, it won't excite you, and that's good. Right now, when I have $1,000 day trading, I'm like, okay, cool, right? Let's do it over again tomorrow. But I'm not like overly excited about it, and that's good. That's boring. That's good. Okay, so yeah, trade small, slowly get to your big winning days. Don't rush to be there, because if you had a $10,000 trading day, it would be way too exciting for you, especially if you've only been trading for a year or something. But yeah, trade small, keep it boring. This was a quick little video, but it was full of value. Definitely learned a lot from breaking that rule that I did. It was a loss that shouldn't even have happened. Last thing that I would say is, after you break a trading rule, have a way of kind of punishing yourself. The way that I'm kind of doing that is by not trading for the rest of the week. So, yeah, there won't be any trade recap tomorrow. Taking a break off the charts because I have to get my mind back right. I know if I trade tomorrow, that loss is going to be in the back of my head. And the only thing I'm going to be thinking about is making that loss back, which is not good, So I'm taking a break, coming back Monday with a fresh mindset, and I'm feeling good, Even though at first I was upset at breaking that rule, I definitely understand 100% why I had that rule. And yeah, huge lesson. I see every loss as a lesson, and I don't get upset over it because everything happens for a reason. So, yeah, that's all I got. If you want to trade live with me or get on calls with me or, I don't know, work with me one on one, whatever you want, link below. You guys already know. And thank you for watching.